Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Frassix. So it is the day after the 2021 Super Bowl from the time that I upload this video, and I'm pretty sure we all know how The Weeknd did. He did amazing. If you guys haven't checked out my reaction to The Weeknd Super Bowl halftime show performance, the link for that will be in the description below. But yeah, he just did an amazing job and everything about it was amazing. So props to him, props to everyone that worked on that halftime show performance. But you know, that got me thinking, if The Weeknd, you know, performed this year, who is gonna be performing like next year or the next few years? So I just compiled a list of artists that I feel like should perform at the halftime show sometime in their career. And I'm just gonna be telling you guys about who I think deserves to perform at, you know, such a big event. So again, for these performances, these are my opinions. You know, I feel like there are some individuals here in this list that you may be surprised, but again, this is more than just about the halftime show performance. This is more in the game. This is about, you know, making money, bringing in audiences, bringing in like engaging people. So even though you may not agree with some people, you cannot deny that they definitely have a big impact on not just the music industry, but just the entertainment industry overall, and for fans who are not necessarily fans of football. Like, that is really, I feel like, the main goal, or should be the main goal for a halftime show performance. It should be someone that's really well known, that can entertain, that can bring in large audiences, and that can bring in a good amount of money and just entertain people. So for this list, I really hope that you guys agree with it, and if you guys don't agree with it, you guys should definitely leave comments down below as to who you think should be headlining Super Bowl performance, especially next year. So without further ado, here's my list of who I think should perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, you guys ready? Well, here we go. So option number one is Ariana Grande. Like, I feel like out of the 5 people that I'm going to be talking about, she has been in the music industry and in the public eye the least amount of time, but I feel like it's really well deserved. She has made her presence known. I feel like everyone knows who she is, especially with her last few singles and her last few albums. She has really cemented herself as a true pop icon of this generation. And even though she hasn't been in the music industry as much as other artists have, she has definitely made her presence known. And I feel like this is the same kind of situation that went for Katy Perry, because, you know, she performed in 2015. Her career didn't really take off until 2008. So that is essentially 7 years of her career that she, you know, started her career, and then she performed the Super Bowl. And for Ariana, her career really began in 2013, and if we go by that 7-year rule, you know, 2020. So I feel like she's definitely deserving of a spot in the Super Bowl performance. So I feel like from her concerts and everything, especially from, you know, the Sweetener World Tour and the Dangerous Woman World Tour and everything, she really knows how to perform. And, you know, of course, she was on Broadway and she likes to perform and act and everything like that. So of course we know that she's gonna be entertaining, and her dancers and everything are gonna be amazing, and her visuals are gonna be amazing as well. And her vocals, we don't even need to comment on the vocals. We know she's gonna be slaying those vocals in that stadium if that ever happens. So I'm just really hoping that she would perform at the Super Bowl, because this is a really big event and it's something that I feel like she deserves so much. Okay, so option number 2 is Rihanna. And I know that I think Rihanna has been asked before, but she denied it a handful of times. But I still feel like this is something that she is deserving of doing, because, you know, she has been in the music industry for quite a while. I mean, like, nowadays she's not really in the music industry anymore, but I'm just saying, like, this is like, she knows how to put on a performance, you know, from all her performances from her tours and, you know, award shows and everything like that. She knows how to engage an audience and, you know, really hype people up with her music. And her music in general is just like so fun and like really feel good. So I feel like this, like, performing it at like a halftime show would be amazing for her. I feel like she would really take good use of like visuals, and she would just mostly like be dancing, and then her, you know, background dancers and everything, that would be amazing as well. Even though I feel like it's long overdue and I feel like she probably won't do it anytime soon, I still put her as an option, just because I would really want that to happen one day. Okay, number 3 is Justin Bieber, and I feel like out of all the people that I'm gonna be listing, this is the most controversial. And I think I even posted this like a few years ago. I was like, Justin Bieber or another artist should, you know, definitely headline it. And then the people on Facebook were like, no, that's a bad idea, who would want to watch that and stuff. And they were like naming all these like artists that, you know, are not as popular, because I feel, again, halftime shows I feel like should be based on artists that are popular and that should engage, that will really bring in an audience. So that is why I think Justin should perform at the Super Bowl. He has great songs. I'm pretty sure we can all admit that. Like, even though some of us may hate him, some of us may like him or whatever, he does have great songs that I feel like would be really interesting to watch at a Super Bowl halftime show performance. And you know, he dances well, he is a good entertainer, his backup dancers are good as well. He does have visually great tours. I feel like he would be great at doing this kind of thing, so hopefully he does do it one day, because his career has been going on for a while, and I feel like eventually he will perform at the Super Bowl. So maybe next year, maybe the year after, who knows. Okay, number 4 is Nicki Minaj, and she has performed at the Super Bowl technically with Madonna during 2012. So it's not that surprising that I would include her, because she, like, again, like one of the main reasons why I watched the 2012 Super Bowl performance was because of Nicki, because I was, you know, she was starting to really become popular, and I was like, I really want to watch this and stuff. So I feel like she can, you know, hold people's attention. She does have visually great stuff. She can hype people up, and I feel like that's what a halftime show is just to hype people up, just to get the energy, you know, going and everything. And I feel like from her performances, you know, on talk shows and award shows and everything, she really knows how to entertain an audience, and that is really all I'm looking for a halftime show performance. And I feel like Nicki would do a really good job at that. I mean, like, I know she just had her baby and stuff, but you know, if she would perform next year, that would be super amazing. She has really made a name for herself in the industry, and she has collaborated with so many great people, and I feel like that would be a great thing too, you know, if she was like the main headliner of the halftime show, and then she would have a bunch of these artists. That would be so amazing, you know, to have all those artists on stage with her. So I guess we'll see, because I feel like this would be really interesting just to see her perform on stage by herself. And then last but not least is my last option number 5, which is Taylor Swift. I feel like personally, out of all the artists here that are listed, I feel like I would want Taylor to perform at the Super Bowl next year, because I feel like she has already made her presence known, that she is an entertainer. You know, for her Artist of the Year award performance at the AMAs like in 2019, she definitely killed that. She killed, you know, the Reputation Stadium tour. She knows how to put on a good performance. She knows how to do it visually. She knows how to do it, you know, vocally. She knows how to do it, you know, with her dancers and everything. She knows what it is to really perform in a stadium. And, you know, like halftime show performance, like just imagine the Reputation tour, but like on a grander scale, that really uses the entire field, that really takes place in everything. I would just literally die so much. Like, can you imagine like hearing Love Story or like something? Like, I can only imagine like Taylor would begin her halftime show performance with Ready For It, and then ending with like something like Love Story or something like that, because that would be so iconic. Like, she knows, again, how to put on a show, and I feel like she's been in the industry a long time, and I feel like eventually she will perform at a halftime show performance. And I'm surprised that they haven't asked her, or probably they did and we just don't know about it. But I'm just super hoping that one of these years that Taylor does perform at the halftime show, because I'll be super happy if that ever does happen. And yeah, those are my predictions and my hopes and desires for who should perform at the Super Bowl halftime show next year, the year after. Just eventually they should perform, because I feel like each of them and so many more artists are deserving of this kind of title, this headlining title for the halftime show, because again, it is a big deal. Everyone talks about it, you know, not just the game for the Super Bowl, but the performance. And I feel like each artist can really benefit from performing at the halftime show, and these artists in particular I feel like definitely have a strong chance of performing one of these years, hopefully next year. I would honestly be happy with any of the ones that I chose. So what do you guys think of my predictions or the people that I chose? Do you guys agree? Do you guys think that some aren't as deserving? Do you guys think other people are deserving? Like, let me know in the comments down below, or message me on my social media apps, and let's just start a conversation of, you know, who do you think should perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. And that is pretty much it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really did enjoy, you know, putting this list together and just predicting who will perform, because I'm just really hopeful, because I'm just still in that hype mood for the Super Bowl and everything. So I'm still in that hype mode. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the usual things. Follow me on my social media accounts. Just keep up with the Super Bowl and anything else that I do. And until the next video, the wonder won't stop. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Boo.